have put in a full day's work. We've showered. It's time to relax now. And the weather is changing. It's starting to get warm. We're starting to see less northers. So it's good for the deck, but it sure is toasty warm in the cabin. Last week, when Lee removed the fiberglass skin towards the stern on the port side, we realized we had removed too large an area of skin. Look at that. It was unwieldy to pry up and did not come up as easy as the ones in YouTube videos. I guess that was a good thing, indicating lack of delamination and drier wood. It was only along the cabin edge that we found rot and a slight amount of delamination. On the starboard side, while I was drilling out screws, I encountered more moisture in the deck, and in one place, the hot sun was causing the water to expand and ooze out of a screw hole. Definitely not good. Lee borrowed a moisture meter from another boat here in the yard. Having never used one, Lee read the instructions and learned it needed to be calibrated. Once calibrated, he began on the port side.
It was dry. And about 6 inches away it goes to moist, then it goes to wet.
Well, based on what I've been doing with the drilling, that's not a surprise.
No, I know. In general, it may be a little bit moist, but just dry away and just get 6 inches away, it gets wet.
The moisture meter read dry for the cabin top and the foredeck, but wet, especially for the starboard side of the deck. We were unable to find a better saw for cutting through the skin here in Mexico, and Nick, on his way down to Guaymas, swung by Home Depot in Las Vegas and kindly brought us this saw, another tool to add to our rigid battery tool collection. It made cutting the skin so much easier. We also learned it was easier to remove the rotten coring right away while it was still damp, rather than let it dry out before removing. It was a matter of just a few minutes versus more time and effort. Another tool that we found indispensable in this project is the cheap little shop vac that we purchased at Home Depot here in Guaymas. Not only is it great for cleanup, but it helps to ameliorate the dust produced by the new saw. A good portion of the sanding was accomplished this week. With the increasing heat, my bunny suit, to keep the fiberglass prickles away, was uncomfortably warm. I view sanding as one of those jobs that must be done and is best performed with patience. The sanding revealed gouges in the deck from the chisels used for the teak removal, and the gouges will need to be faired. After vacuuming, bright wood in the foredeck peeked up through the holes, indicating nice dry wood. We think most of our water intrusion was caused by the leaking ports, as we have detected core rot only along the cabin sides. The big unknown was figuring out how much epoxy and fillers we might need, how much cloth, how much coring, and other supplies. We placed an order with Jamestown distributors after comparing their prices with U.S. composites. Jamestown was competitively priced, and additionally, they stocked the coring material. We placed a single order with them. We ordered online on Sunday evening. The order was shipped on Monday, and we were emailed that it has arrived in Phoenix. When this video is published, we will be on our way for a quick trip north. The water maker, which has not worked since our return to the boat, will also head north with us to be dropped off at Village Marine. Hopefully it can be serviced and returned to use this summer. If all goes well, we will be back at the yard Wednesday evening and ready for more adventures in deck repair. So, until then,